Hello there everyone, it's Anirl, your key to the past of Simplex. And in this video, we're going to be checking out the base of 11th Pyrotech. Now, this is a group base. We're going to ignore all the very pretty builds here. And we're going to start off here at this little plus shape, which has the names of all of the builders. There's Matt, there is Caden, Chip, and Kaylee. Now, I do not know their in-game names, but I do know their real names for some reason. Although I don't think Chip would be someone's real name, but if it is, I find that a little unusual. I would think this would actually be like a pet name or something, but whatever. We're actually going to start here up at the main attraction, because this is where I actually set my home at. Yeah, here we got a little church, cathedral, whatever you want to call it, as well as like a map of the area and a to-do list. We got one for Caden and Kaylee, but there's none for Matt or Chip at all. I guess this is the castle, but it looks more like a church. We got the catacombs, which are actually, they weren't started yet. Landscaping, custom trees, start a wall, which we'll get to that in a second. Finish a sugarcane cactus course farm, redo and finish the roads. Yeah. And you'll find like tons of different notes like this, just saying, you know, like what needs done, like in this particular area. There's a nice river that runs around the whole thing, which is the whole thing being like their area. Which they distinctively marked with torches and their distinct banner. I will make it the border. There's also a person up top right outside the border, which I don't know. They must be referring to this person, but this is their base. What they built so far, at least. They definitely had a lot of plans. Magical workbench. So yeah, we got the main church here. They call it a castle, but I think that's bogus. Got down there, got down over that way, and we got our first note here, which is a bridge to the torch, however Kaylee wants it to be, which is right over there. And we'll find many more of these throughout. I first want to show you down here first, sort of the basement area. So this, I presume, would go down to a sort of catacombs area. But as you can see from this, making this is pretty at the bottom of my to-do list. Michu is a weeb. And if we go down this way, there is actually a jail. But there's something else I want to show you while we take our trip back up this spiral staircase. Yeah. The design of the jail is pretty reminiscent of Strongholds, at least I think so. It's very, pretty simple, lacks color. Nothing else really about this. But in case you missed it, we actually passed a button here along the right wall. Yeah, here's the... Yeah, here it is. Oh. Be nice if I was faster. There we go. Yeah, and this actually leads all the way outside. Funny how that is. Yeah, now we're going to go all the way back. And we're going to be, there's a few, like, hidden stuff like this, just hidden behind, like, secret doors and stuff. I'll be be able to show you. But if this was on the server, like online right now, I mean, I'm saying if Simplex was still alive, you wouldn't be able to press any of these buttons at all. But it's nice to be able to now, you know. So yeah, there's this staircase that goes down to a mine. And if we go back up here, see how it just kind of like, yeah. There's this dead end here. Whenever I first did this, I thought this was just like dead space, but no, there's actually a button right here. And this goes down to an area we will get to in the future. Yeah, let's head back. So yeah, now we're back up at the church. And this way we're taking is going to be like the main on-foot way to get down from this place. I always found this a little amusing that a diamond chair is just tucked away in this little cubby. Under construction, don't forget your hard hats. Main entrance to base. And there's a to-do thing, you know, gotta build a bridge here. And here is the banner that that they use to kind of mark their territory. 8. Yeah, just imagine that there would be a bridge like right here. This would be like your first impression of the base, you know? I think before there was a... Oh, here it is. Watch or guard tower right here. Paths here are pretty simple too. The gravel's really spread out and they use smooth stone slabs for the stairs. And oddly enough, they use nether wart to decorate along the paths, which I find kind of odd. And that goes down to another mine, so we're not going to go that way, but the entrance to it is pretty nice. Here's a little smithy. Matt's tears are the spring here. Yeah, over here we have access to the nether. This building holds a enchanting table. But strangely enough, this plate is actually on a toggle. Yeah, it's a pretty neat building. Got a little plantation for spruce trees. And here is a animal pen. There's some more animals in here, but it kind of looks like it was meant to be primarily a stables. Here we got a crop farm with, I actually really like the hanging leaves here. It goes along with the spruce. This is the sugarcane farm that was mentioned on the to-do list in the church. And you can see that it's incomplete. Oh, it even goes down further? I didn't know that. I guess this is just where the sugar cane would collect. Alright, alright. Yeah, then there's, oh yeah. So we're actually kind of near the area where, that secret exit was right here. So this is the entrance to this structure here. And the secret button is all the way here at the end. Yet these plates don't close the door. You have to press the button over here to do that, which I find pretty odd. And it's kind of strange having a secret button here. Yeah, the plates open it temporarily, of course. But I feel it kind of odd to have a secret door here, but you can peer into the area that it would go into. Yeah, very strange. Anyway, this, I believe, was going to be like a villager trading hall or something. Just due to this guy being in here. Yeah, we've been here before. Yeah. I don't know if this goes anywhere in particular. No, this looks like it was blocked off. Yeah, definitely. And that's pretty much it for all the buildings here. Now, there is what I think is going to be like a market, but this is all that they built. They have a note up here for, I think, like a watchtower? Yeah, like a tower that overlooks the entire base, which makes sense. So this would be, I would imagine that this would be like the center point for their base. I mean, it does kind of make sense since all their names are like right here. So yeah, you'll notice there are these torches on top of birch fence posts. I imagine this is where all the paths would go to. Capital. What that could mean, I don't really know. I don't know if this is theirs or not. But I imagine so, because if we go over here, so the torches start to turn into it goes from fence posts to cobblestone. If we just follow along the river here, you'll see that there's more cobblestone, more torches, more of these banners, and it just keeps going around and around and around. More banners, more cobblestone, and that's that actually marks the territory that they want to either claim or just build within for whatever they wanted to build. But I can tell you right now, the area is pretty big. They wanted to build a lot. And between 4 people, you can easily build, tons of things. But what they built is what we got, and if they stay on Simplex longer, we'd be able to see like so many more builds. But they didn't stay around for some reason. I don't even know the guys. Yeah, another bridge here. Yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Let me just take one more quick look around. Yeah, that is pretty much it for the base of 11thPyroTech and their friends. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you all next time.